Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. First of all, I'd like to say Happy New Year's. Um, I wish for you the same thing that I wish for myself. I wish for this to be my best year yet. I started this channel 3 months ago, and it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I should have done this like 10 years ago, but better late than never. So today we'll be doing Resident Evil 4. Now, everybody and their grandma's third cousin has already done a let's play of this game, so you might be wondering why the hell am I doing it now? Well, most of those let's plays came before the remake existed. I've played the remake. I'll be comparing the two. I think the remake is pretty good. It does a lot for character development. A lot of the characters are more fleshed out, but I still prefer the original to the remake because I think in terms of pacing, the original is better. And I do like the campy storyline in the original over the more serious tone of the remake. And of course, I have a nostalgia for it. Some of my best memories in gaming come from this game. So, without further ado, let's get started. Also, I'd like to say that I've written short horror stories, and in every episode of this Let's Play, I'll be narrating one short story. I'll pick a good spot in game where the music and the atmosphere is just right, and then I'll narrate the horror story. By the way, I suck at narration, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll be putting it in the comments so you can read it yourself. You don't have to listen to me narrate the characters. But anyway, let's get started. There we go. Okay. I'll be playing on normal.
Resident Evil.
And I'll try not to talk during cutscenes.
1998.
Unless I can add something to it.
It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished.
By the way, one of the PS2 games shows you the fall of Umbrella. I remember a lot of people really didn't like that we didn't see it because Resident Evil 3 and then Resident Evil 4 happened. And like Leon says, 6 years passed and we don't get to see the fall of Umbrella. But you see it in a PS2 game. I forget which one. I think it's Outbreak.
I received special
Or
training
Chronicles,
from a
I'm not
secret
sure.
organization working under
Outbreak,
the
I
direct
think.
control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Coño, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You. Who are you, really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys.
So these guys don't plan on helping out at all. They're kinda just forced to comply because of politics.
It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
So an interesting parallel here is Leon says that right before it was his first day on the job to protect the president's daughter, she gets kidnapped. Which, if you've played Resident Evil 2, you would know that
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
right, so right before Resident Evil 2 starts,
Jeez. Who are these guys?
the
Did you say
outbreak happens, and Leon's first day on the job is when the outbreak
Leon,
happens.
I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
So that's why in the remake they did something a little different. Leon keeps saying this time it'll be different because it's the same thing again. It's his first day. It's before his first day on the job, and he's already running into this type of trouble. So he couldn't protect the citizens of Raccoon City before becoming a police officer, but now he doesn't want the same thing to happen again. Ah, shit, I missed one. I remember there's a crow that drops a hand grenade. Is there something on this side? Nope.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze!
So it is weird that he continues to speak English to the guy even though he speaks Spanish, the villager, right? And they fixed that in the remake. Because Leon does speak Spanish in the remake.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
¡Allí está! Te voy a hacer picadillo.
He's not a zombie. I don't know any Spanish, but I did look up what they say here. And I believe they're speaking Mexican Spanish and not European Spanish. I mean, I don't really speak Spanish, so I don't know what the differences are, but I imagine it's something like American English and British English. You can check the wooden box too. Okay. All right. And the laser pointer is super useful. Save the doggo. And the dog gets a lot of play in the remake too. He gets another scene here in the original, but he gets a lot of play in the remake. Right, I was saying that this laser pointer is super useful, and in the remake there are some weapons that you can attach a laser pointer as a modification to, but most weapons don't get it. The remake is definitely the harder game. I think he does run into that trap sometimes. I think if I was standing behind the trap, he would trigger it by running into it. Are these guys supposed to be this week? It's been a while since I played the game. There's no sex discrimination here. I wonder what the hell I'm gonna do with all these handgun bullets, you know? But if you played this game before, you know exactly what I'm gonna do with them. So they run off, but then they don't really go to warn the villagers. Because when you get to the village, they're just sitting there, all peaceful. He didn't die? Oh, he's dead now. So they even say Lord Sadler when they die. Oh yeah, I was saying that I looked up what a lot of the things they say in this game. And earlier he said, Idrastati imbecile, which means behind you, imbecile.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
What the hell is a playing manual? In the context of the story. Yeah. I already know all this. So those guys that ran off, didn't they go to warn these villagers? Where the hell did they run off to? So here you already see the cop burnt, but in the remake, you actually get to see him burn alive. You can't save him, but they do it in real time. And in here, he's already dead by the time you get here. And this, by the way, in the remake, this is absolutely the hardest segment. If you play on professional, in the remake, this segment is brutal. It's so hard. I've died so many times. But in the original, it's not that hard. I could just go in here. There's not much they can do.
¡Por allí! ¡No dejes que se escape!
He's trying to escape, I think.
Who are these people?
Go get the ladder, I think.
¡Bloqueale el
What
paso!
are they planning?
There he is. Chainsaw guy. Dr. Salvador. So I first played this game when I was 11, and yeah, that chainsaw sound was the scariest sound in the game. Because it's a one-hit kill, you know? You don't get a chance with the chainsaw. But there is a spot, in the original there's a spot that you could get to, and when you get there, you are always safe. Because there's only one point of entry, and it's this place. Right. So when you're here, right, so there's no other way to go here. When you get over here, all you gotta do is take out your shotgun and aim for these idiots to line up, and there's nothing they can do but open this door and get shot in the face. And it's hilarious to look at too. See? So this basically trivializes this whole segment. There's nothing they can do here. And now I'll throw a grenade in their face. Yeah, open it again. Or you know what? Yeah, open it again. There you go. So this whole super scary segment is completely trivialized. Ah shit, but I did, in an attempt to make it funny, I trapped myself in with this guy. Still, I mean, you know, it's not that bad. He's still alive? Oh, there he goes. If you ever need a sign that you've played a game too much, you know. Holy shit, lady! There it is.
Oh, la campana. Es
The
hora de
bell.
rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Now, you might be wondering why he says bingo here. That's because bingo is actually super popular in Japan. In like professional gatherings, they play bingo.
Hunnigan,
Like it's
I have
not
some
just
bad
for the
news.
elderly.
I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
So when she said that, I thought she was talking about this tower. But she's actually talking about that place there. Is it even that place? Yeah, I think it is. That's the bell tower. By the way, in the remake, you could actually aim at the bell tower and with a sniper rifle, and if you could shoot it, that ends the segment. So that's a really cool Easter egg. You can end this segment early by just shooting the bell. All right, now there's tons of resources to collect in this place. An unpleasant smell. Okay. And there's an HD project mod for this game that significantly improves a lot of the textures in the game. And if people like this LP, I might do another one on professional, and I'll use the HD project mod. Definitely the type I don't get along with, he says. I think I've saved too many bullets, so I'm gonna be a bit more liberal with my shooting now. And in the remake, this is the spot that I choose to take on the segment. So you could actually fall from here in the remake, but if you climb the ladder and you stay right here, you can shoot the guys that come up and they can't hit you. So that's a way to, well, it's still not trivial, it's still not as easy as this segment in the original, but you can pretty much trivialize most of that fight as well. Damn, poor guy. If only he'd come with me. These cows can hit you, by the way, if you shoot them. I know if you shoot these chicken, they might drop an egg, but I don't want to shoot the poor chicken, you know? I'm not that desperate for healing items. It doesn't smell like a refreshing drink, he says. What a sinister looking fellow. So he's got different lines for this guy. And yeah, look at how evil he looks here. And I do like Saddler in this one compared to the remake. I don't like Saddler in the remake. And I think that's everything. time to get going. Yep. Okay. And if people enjoy this, I'll of course play the remake as well. Not immediately afterwards. Alert order. Recently, there's been information that a US government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in an old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I feel that this intrusion at this particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense a third party other than the US government involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. So the fact that this note exists means that not all of the villagers are ganados. By the way, ganado means cattle. So they're literally called cattle by their own people, because that's how far they're gone. It doesn't matter if you call them cattle; they're not gonna think that they're being manipulated because they're already gone. So the fact that this note exists means that not all of the people in the village are ganados. Like, some of them still retain their intelligence. Otherwise, who the hell is this note for? By the way, you see this typewriter, it says Amenhotep. Amenhotep is a Egyptian emperor and pharaoh, not emperor. And it's a name that's passed down the line, so it's not just one guy named Amenhotep. And the name is associated with reincarnation, because the pharaoh believed that if he dies, the next Amenhotep is his reincarnation. That's why the name, you might have seen this name before on other things as well, and that's because it's associated with reincarnation. So why is it on the typewriter? Because every time you load a save, you're basically resuming from the last point. Sort of like if a person dies and they're reincarnated, they resume from their last spot. If they have their memories, that is. But that's the concept behind it. Or at least that's my theory anyway. It's not like I'm stating a fact. I do like the medals though.
¡Un forastero!
About the blue medallions. 15, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those who destroy 10 or more will be rewarded. You don't get anything for destroying all 15, I don't think. Yeah, these guys are way too easy compared to the remake. And they get staggered in one shot. So in the remake, you have to shoot them twice to stagger them. If you want them to kneel, you gotta shoot them twice in the knees, for example. And this exact treasure and the trap, I think you see them over here in the remake. There's like a thing that's spinning. Oh shit. Didn't notice that guy there. Oh yeah, and they try to dodge too. Now luckily there's a chicken egg right here, so I could just use this. Back to full health. Nothing here except a stinking pool of manure. And I love the music in this. I think the music is better here as well. It's fine in the remake, but I like the music here. It's more atmospheric, and there's a sense of impending doom. There's a constant sense of dread. And in the remake, it's a bit more subdued. So you do hear it in the remake as well, but it's not quite as good. Wait, who's making that sound? Huh. I believe there was a beer stein here somewhere. Oh, it was this guy. Come on. Where's the beer stein? Is it in here? Or is it in here? Yeah, I think it's in here. And I gotta drop down here from over here somewhere. Okay. There it is. Did I get the medallions? No. There's one over here, right? And there's one over here too. The opposite side, I think. Yep. One in the back, yeah, I remember that. And one over there. Probably on the opposite side here. Okay. This way. Right, there's one. Hey, Happy New Year's, man. I hope you're having a good start to your year. And one more. Shit. There we go. Was that a snake? Nope. Alright. Done with the medals. And we're headed this way. Okay. I'm being too cheap with my bullets. I don't think I need to conserve them as much because this is on normal difficulty, you know. Okay. And even the mashup on this is harder on professional. Not mashup, mashing. Okay. I remember I would always shoot the stick of dynamite while it's in its inactive state. It's a bit hard to do, but there we go. And the sway on this is terrible, but I'll get it. Damn, it's not easy. You know what? Let me get a bit closer. Holy shit. Holy shit. You know what? Let me shoot it like this. Oh, there's another one shooting me too. There we go. Okay. Man, what a waste of bullets. And I always shoot this spider. Where is this guy? There he is. Wait. There's another one? Where is he? In here, maybe? Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. No clues here. Getting a lot of cash money. Let's hope we run into the merchant soon. Well, he is. I know we're gonna run into him soon enough. Red Cat's Eye. Okay. I think that's everything. I'll rotate my saves just in case. When I first played this game, I ran into this trap multiple times. And then when I got through the first one, I ran into the second one too. How the hell do I still have space in my inventory? You know, I actually enjoy doing this too. Wrong way.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
I love how Leon eats shit here. And this is my favorite music in the entire franchise, actually. I love this music. I actually have a remix of this in my head, but you know, I don't know how to compose music, so it's probably going to remain in my head.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Yay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
I love the way Leon looks at him and he says psychic powers.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the Force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey boy, I'm not done.
Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
So you might be thinking, who's this messed up villager, or why is he all bloody and carrying this axe?
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
But my theory is that guy... Oh, and he disappears too. My theory is that's the first guy that we shoot. And we don't actually manage to kill him, that's why he's all bloody, but he's not dead. And he comes back for revenge. Anyway, I like the backstory for Luis in the remake. Because him being a cop, well, to be fair, he could be lying about being a cop, but the original doesn't really go into who Luis is that much. But in the remake, he has a fully fleshed out backstory. He used to be a part of the village, which I guess is true even in the original. They just don't talk about it overtly. But he used to be a part of the village, and he then went on to work for Umbrella and came back to the village and helped Sadler do all of this. So in the original, it's kind of implied, and you're left to sort of fill in the gaps yourself. But in the remake, they actually expand upon the idea in lots of files. And that's why he tries to help you so much in the remake, because he's guilty about ruining his village and his people.
Might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
There he is, the iconic merchant.
What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. Is it?
I always buy the
Thank you.
treasure map. Because you forget, you know, where everything is.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Pearl pendant.
I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you.
Not this.
Is that all? Thank you.
Okay.
What are you buying? Is that
I'll
all?
buy the rifle.
Thank you.
And the
Is that all?
scope.
Thank you.
And I'll buy the TMP later. I really like the TMP, but we don't need to buy it right now. And as good as the semi-auto rifle is, I really like the bolt action rifle just for its animations and the reload. It looks really, really good. Well, So much for being sneaky. And this is actually a good spot to fight these guys, because these idiots, they throw their bombs downstairs. That's if the bomb guys show up, which they don't seem to be doing right now. There it is, the first bomb. Ah, shit. This guy was still alive? Oh boy. I'm definitely getting it. Yep. I think they keep coming, so I should probably move now. Yeah, I think they'll just keep coming, so... Good job there, idiot. I think this is one of the few locations where the enemies are endless, so sticking around isn't going to help me. That only got one guy? Damn. Ah, shit. Okay. Thanks. Oh shit. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm being too lackadaisical because I got plenty of resources. Thank you. Appreciate it. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay. Poor guy. Wait, is that it? I remember that they keep coming. Wrong button again. Ah shit, there was another one there. Ah boy. Do I have to throw a grenade down there? Probably do. what? Okay. So that room was like, that room was very similar to classic RE games, because in classic RE games, there's tons of enemies and not enough bullets, so you're not supposed to kill everything. Which is not true for most of this game, because you could kill pretty much every enemy in an area, and then you could just relax and explore at your own pace.
¡Un forastero! Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Ah, shit. Oops. He still isn't dead? There's more of them? Okay. Why is it still going? Oh, there he is. Are you just gonna stand there? I love how the door slams shut. Ah, shit, he didn't get staggered? Wrong button again. Man, the water physics look terrible.
¡Agárrenlo!
Oh yeah, I think you could... Could you kill them all with a flash grenade? I'm not sure. I know you could kill all the crows with a flash grenade. And I don't think I need that many. I'll just take a couple of them. They're not very expensive to sell either. Let me see how much space I have in my inventory. Yeah, I don't have a lot of space. I'll just take one more. Should I take the big one? I could try it, I guess. Yeah, it just takes way too much space. Why do I have one extra space? Oh, whatever. So that'll be the first heal I use, the black base, unless I can sell it to the merchant. Ah, they did it twice. I don't remember the second one. And I like how Leon tilts his head to look at items of importance. So he was looking at this right here. Does a signpost mean more booby traps? I mean, you could clearly see them. And the camera angles in this game also, I think, are better than the remake. There's a really great shot, like the best shot in the game, and that'll come up in chapter... That's the second to last chapter in the village. It's one of the best shots in the game. Up. Nope. How do you get it to be like this? Oh yeah, okay. There we go. Chief's note. As instructed by Lord Sadler, I have the agent in confinement alive. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I read that wrong. Why keep him alive? I do not fully understand what the Lord's intentions are. I would, however, think he'd keep them separate, not confine them together as he has been ordered. I don't expect Luis would trust a stranger, but if by chance they did cooperate, the situation could get a bit more complicated. If for some reason an unknown third party is involved, I don't think they'd let a chance like this slip by. But maybe it's all Lord Sadler's ploy, leaving us vulnerable so that this third party will surface if they even exist, that is. It's an unlikely possibility, but if a prowler is already amongst us, then our plans could be ruined. I guess the Lord thinks it's worth the risk if we're able to stop whatever conspiracy is at work. At any rate, it's the Lord's call. We will trust his judgment as always. So this is supposed to be its chief's note. So is this for himself? Is he talking to somebody? Unclear. Because if it's just a note for himself, sort of like a diary, then why would he use we? Got the insignia key. Man, he looks sinister. Look at him.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la red.
So you could clearly hear.
Saga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
What was his name? Salazar. Right. You could clearly hear Salazar's voice at the start of that cutscene.
The same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados. That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
So I like his redesign, the Chief's redesign in the remake, but I think he looks a bit much. Like he looks like a tyrant or a nemesis, you know? He doesn't really look like much of a person. In this, you could clearly see that, yeah, he's super strong, but he is just like a villager. Which makes more sense. Wonder why he doesn't have anything to say about his painting. Man, even the painting of the church looks ominous. This door is home to so many memes. It's just some guy in the toilet, you know? Why do I gotta bother this guy? But this thing is weird. Like, what are you supposed to do here? I mean, you can't take a shit here, right? How would you do that? But there's toilet paper here. And what is this thing? Check. Looks like they use toilets. Guess they're at least somewhat civilized. Like, what is this thing? Is that a bidet? Is that what a bidet is? I don't know. Looks like the people in this house eat like normal humans. And you've got all this wine laid out, so clearly Salazar was here and he was having a discussion with somebody. They even read books. Sometimes when you open this, a chicken flies out and there's a golden egg inside. I think it's random. Excuse me. Yeah, it has to be random. I can't take it right now because my inventory is full. Yep, don't have any space, but I will have space soon. Actually, I could just reload this right now. So man, that's a really cool reload animation, but the best one is for the Magnum. Broken Butterfly has the best reload animation. Hey there, buddy. So this is Dr. Salvador. You find out his name from the bottle caps, which we'll see later on. And it's implied that there's only one chainsaw guy other than those sisters. So it's the same guy. He keeps coming back. So we don't actually ever kill him. Oh, there's more guys here too? I wanna shoot through him. Man, why the hell do I keep pressing the wrong goddamn button? Yeah. Man, can you even make him kneel? Okay. Yeah, this game is super easy compared to the remake. The remake is, they crank up the difficulty quite a bit in the remake. I mean, I have too much handgun ammo, so I might as well use it, you know. And I always save shotgun ammo when I'm overwhelmed. I wonder why I thought there would be a snake in there. So, this seems like a good spot for a shotgun. Yeah, I wanted to see if I missed any treasures. Nope, think I got them all. Should I use a grenade here? I mean, I only have 2 grenades. I don't have 2. Did I get the item in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, alright. Bar the door. Oh, they're all coming in a line? Okay. Ah, shit. Too late. Yeah, this is a good spot for a hand grenade. Here you go. Are there more treasures here now? Nope. Well, never mind then. I'll just keep going. And I really love this music too. It's kind of sinister, but also calming. It's really good music. Anything else? Okay. So for some reason, shooting that reveals all these treasures.
Got something that might interest you.
Wonder why he gets another cutscene here.
Got a selection of...
Oh, stranger, any luck with the blue medallions? Remember, shoot 10 or more to get your specialized gun.
What are you selling?
How much does he buy the fish for? 2,300,
Is that
better
all?
than nothing.
Thank you.
Ruby,
Ah.
brass pocket watch. Man, I have a lot of money now.
Thank you.
What am I gonna
Is
do
that
with all
all?
this cash money?
Thank you. What are you buying?
So I can buy the TM. Wait, I can buy a first aid spray? Really?
Is
I'll
that
buy
all?
it. I mean, why not? Sure.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Rifle, shotgun. Nope. Do I
What are
have
you
enough space for the
buying?
TMP? Let me see. No, I don't. I do not have enough space. And I'll just reload everything. Okay. There it is, the church.
¡Ahí está! ¡Dale!
There she is. Okay.
¡Ahí está!
He's not dead. Nine. I've seen this insignia before, but maybe they're different depending on the grave. Twins must be buried under this grave. This insignia is a little different.
¡Allí está!
That's one of those guys. Let me ring the bell.
Lord Son.
¡Un forastero!
I know there's a treasure here somewhere. Well, like a minor treasure, I mean. On one of these things. I don't see it right now, though. Over here, maybe? No. Nope. Maybe at night? Three family insignias of the dead ringers. It looks like the dial only turns clockwise in either 3 or 4 increments. Yep. One, two, three, four. Yeah. And then again. And then 3. Okay. Green cat sign. I need one more for the beer stein.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
¡Ahí está!
See ya. Right here, okay. I know for sure there's a snake in here. There we go. I hate snakes. All reptiles, I can't stand them. Closure of the church. Regarding the two fugitives, the apprehension of Luis is our top priority, the American agent a distant second. What Luis stole from us is far more important than the girl. Unless we get it back, the girl will become useless to us. We must get it back to execute our plan to the end. If it gets in the wrong hands, the world would become a totally different place than what Lord Sadler has envisioned. At all costs, we mustn't let that happen. Nevertheless, we're not letting go of the girl. To ensure that the agent does not get to her, I have locked the church door where the girl is being held. Anyone who needs access to the church must first get approval by Lord Sadler. There's a key beyond the lake, but it should be safe now that the Del Lago has been awakened by our Lord. No one will get across the lake alive. Plus, our same blood courses through the agent's veins. It'll be just a matter of time before he joins us. Once he does, there will be nobody else left that'll come looking for the girl. So clearly, whoever he's talking to is capable of some degree of intelligence. Oh, I missed 2 medallions there? Huh. Wait, what was that? I noticed a visual glitch there. And time for a slaughter. Damn. I wonder how many of you guys knew you could do that. And you get the flash grenade back too. I always call this thing spinal, but I've heard some people say spinal. I'm not sure what to use. And they really expanded on this location in the remake. There was this whole sub-area you could explore, and I really enjoyed that. By the way, you do run faster with like a grenade equipped or nothing.
Got some rare things.
I see you shot enough of medallions. Like I promised, go claim your specialized gun in the buy screen. Don't worry about money. This one's on the
What are
house.
you
Okay.
buying?
I believe it's supposed to be more upgraded, but yeah, I guess because I missed 2 medallions there.
Thank you. What are
So
you
let me go into
buying?
tune-up. Yeah. So I think it has an upgrade if I get all 15 medallions. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'll sell the handgun now because
selling?
it is
What are
better
you
than the
buying?
handgun. The Punisher. Because it pierces through multiple people. Firing speed the same, reload speed slightly better, firepower slightly less. Maybe I'll get 1
Is
firepower
that
upgrade
all?
for it.
Thank you. What are you selling?
And I'll sell the handgun.
Is that
Yep.
all, stranger? Thank you. What are you buying?
Nothing else to buy. Okay. This again. I like the sound of this handgun better too. Nice job, idiot. That's why they call them ganados. Poor guy. There's a treasure here too. Right. And there are snakes in the water. Oh, right there. Okay. So if they're already staggered, you can't stagger them again. So where is it? Over here, okay. Antique pipe. Yep. I don't think I've seen that before. You shoot him in one knee, then the other. Oh shit. Didn't notice this guy. Better get out of here. Okay. Another incendiary grenade. Alright. Line up here. Ah, shit. Wrong button again. Oof. That was close. Oh, one of these idiots tripped the trap there. Should eat this now.
¡Un forastero!
Ah, shit. Goddamn snake. So I got all the... Yeah, I got the treasure, so good. Wait, am I headed back? Yeah, I think I went all the way back. Oh, there was a treasure here that I missed. No, I think I'm headed in the right direction. Let me see what's up there first. Oh yeah, you could spot Del Lago from here.
Vámonos. Ok, ándale. I definitely need some healing items for this next segment.
By the way, if you shot the water there, Del Lago would come out and eat you. It would be an instant death. Yeah, I never liked this fight because you don't get anything out of it, you know? It's just like a set-piece boss fight. You don't get any treasure for killing Del Lago. And you don't use your own weapons either. I always overcorrect. Head this way, I think. Ah, shit. Yep. Let me do brown egg. Okay. Wait, what? Ah, shit. Yeah, and I keep getting hit by that. I should focus on steering the thing. That's a good camera angle. All out of the regular ones. Okay. In professional, it takes way longer to kill it. At least for me. Next to one.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Okay, there's a treasure there too. Damn, I missed one over here. Ah, but here's the thing. You could actually go back there. And over here too. And this is the part that they significantly expanded on in the remake. They turned this area into a whole bunch of side quests that you could do. And it was very fulfilling. I really enjoyed it. Heals? Not yet. So we're at chapter 2-1 now. And it is nighttime. Now, I'm gonna call it here. I planned on reading out like a short horror story that I wrote in every part, but I wanted to do it in like a creepy location for the atmosphere and the ambience, I guess. So I didn't expect the nighttime would take this long to get to, but you could look forward to that next time. I'll do it at the start next time. So that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.